Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Drunk Elephant skincare, and I'm going to be going through my top 5 favorite skincare products from Drunk Elephant. So just to start us off, I've been using Drunk Elephant now for, I want to say 4 or maybe 5 years. I think 4 years. In my early 20s, I was having really bad skin problems, and I'd never had bad skin in my teens, so starting to have bad skin in my early 20s was kind of alarming. I didn't really know how to cover it up. I ended up just like caking a ton of makeup on my face, and it just got to the point where I wasn't comfortable not wearing makeup. And if you've been there, it's kind of a very, just like a very disheartening thing, you know? Like, you want to feel comfortable in your own skin, and it kind of sucks not even feeling comfortable going to like the grocery store without like putting concealer or foundation on because you're not comfortable in your own skin. So I wanted to kind of take that power back, and I started slowly wearing less and less makeup, and I started trying a ton of different skincare products, and I stumbled upon Drunk Elephant early on when they only had, I think, the TLC night serum, their B Hydra, the vitamin C serum, and their moisturizer, the first one. And I think a cleanser, I'm not sure, but it was right at the beginning when they first like kind of launched. I was actually pretty skeptical about trying their products in the beginning. Even though they had a ton of good reviews, I was skeptical about trying their products because of the packaging. But the reason specifically why is because their packaging is just like so cute. I thought that it was just gonna be kind of like a skincare brand that just like branded themselves very well. And then once you tried it, it was just like kind of garbage. So to be completely honest, it took me a while to try them out. But then once I did, my skin changed so much, and it's now gotten to the point where I would say like 95% of the time my skin looks like pretty like clear and awesome. So yeah, I think everyone deserves to have like good skin, and of course this isn't gonna fix problems like hormonal acne or I know some people have like some bigger problems than just like bad skin. They need to take like Accutane or maybe do some peels, or it's like a bunch of like hormonal problems, or maybe like your birth control, something's breaking you out. So this probably won't fix that. But if you feel like you're just kind of, I don't know, having like a lot of bad skin days, and like a problem that I really noticed also was like, even when I didn't have a breakout, my skin just looked like blah, really. Like, it just looked like not nice. I don't really know how else to describe it, but you'd see like photos of people not wearing makeup, and I'd be like, oh my god, their skin just looks like glowy and like moisturized and just like really healthy. And I wasn't getting that in the beginning. Like when I first started using their products, I didn't have that. So that's something I really wanted to focus on, was not just like clearing up my breakouts, but really just having like healthy looking glowy skin. So yeah, that was my little speech there for you guys. But if you have been following along with me for a while, when I had my old YouTube channel before all my videos got deleted, you know that I'm a huge lover and believer of Drunk Elephant skincare. So if you do have any specific questions, I can probably try and help answer them for you. So let's get into this top 5 video. Because I'm such a lover of Drunk Elephant skincare, this was really hard to pick my top 5. They might be a little surprising to you actually. So yeah, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna try to rank these as well as possible from like number 1 to number 5. But yeah, there might be like slight discrepancies because it's really hard to actually rank them, just because depending on the day, depending on what I need, they all do something different. Okay, so we're actually gonna start at 5. We'll work our way up from number 5 to the absolute favorite. Number 5 is gonna be the A Passione Retinol Cream. So this little guy here, it's not focusing for you, but I've used pretty much all the tube. I'm using it very sparingly now, just because it's a little expensive, and I'm gonna be posting a video about it soon, but my boyfriend and I just bought a house, so all the money currently is going into buying like a new couch, like down payment, house stuff. So I don't have a lot of spare change right now for skincare, unfortunately, so this one I'm using super sparingly. So the reason this one's at number 5 and it beat out a ton of other products is just because of how amazing it is. I'm just gonna show you how big the tube was when I first got it. So it's like about this. So this is a retinol cream. The reason why I love this one, I've used other retinols in the past and they're amazing for your skin. It's the only scientifically proven form of skincare that actually reduces signs of aging. So it actually helps you age backwards, guys. Get on that retinol. So it helps reduce fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots. It's really just a great, like, all-in-one skincare. It does have a few downsides though, so, and this is why I particularly like this one, because the other ones I've used were very, very harsh, very, very strong, dried my skin out so much. Like, I actually had chunky flakes coming off my skin. When I first started my skincare journey about like 5-6 years ago, I had gone to a dermatologist and she recommended I use retinol, and you're supposed to ease your way into it, and I did. I started using it once a week, and even that in the beginning, like, my skin hated it. And it didn't matter how long I used it, how much I moisturized my skin, it was just way too harsh on my skin, so I just stopped using it. The downsides for me were not worth the upsides that I was supposedly gonna get had I kept using it. So when Drunk Elephant came out with their retinol, I was a little hesitant and afraid to use it just because I had such a bad reaction in the past. But this one, actually, I had no problem using at all. I right off the bat started using it twice a week and I didn't have any flaky dry chunks. That being said, my sister has used this and my mom has used this, and they both had a bit of a harsher reaction than I did. Maybe it was because I've been using the TLC serum at night, so that's also a acid exfoliator, and I use that every night, so maybe my skin's been a little conditioned and used to being exfoliated that much. But I would definitely say, even though I had a good reaction with this one, definitely start using it like really, really small. Use a pea-sized amount and mix it in with your moisturizer, and it'll do the trick for sure. Another reason why I'm just like, this isn't at the top of my list, is because I definitely don't use it as much in the summer. It really increases your sensitivity to sun, and as much as I try to wear sunscreen and a hat in the summertime, I just love being outside in the sun, so I just do not use it as much because it can really make your skin super sensitive to that. So it's more of a wintertime thing for me for sure, but I just notice such a huge difference when I use this, definitely. Okay, number 4, we have this one here. So it's the, let's see if it'll focus for you. So the bronzing drops. So it does help protect your skin from pollution, which is great. I haven't noticed like a huge difference in like the way it's affected my skin, but I love using it because on the days where I feel like my skin looks really good and I really don't want to put any makeup on, this just kind of gives you that extra oomph. So I'll show you here. It looks kind of like this. And what I would do is mix it in with either my moisturizer or the Bee Hydra serum from Drunk Elephant. And you mix it in, and it's gonna look a little harsh here. And it has like this iridescent bronziness to it. And it creates just like this whole just very sheer bronzed sun-kissed look on your face. Whenever I wear it, I have people telling me like, oh wow, like you have such a nice tan, like have you been sitting in the sun, or did you go on vacation or whatnot? And it, yeah, it just really helps enhance your skin if you don't feel like wearing makeup. It also, if you do have like a more sheer foundation, it'll also peek through so you don't feel like you have to wear as much like bronzer or powder and stuff like that. So This one I wear a lot. I just bought this new one actually, so that's why it looks super full, because it's brand new, and I just love this one. Okay, number 3, I just showed it to you guys, but it's the Hydra serum. So this one is it says quench and illuminate. So it's a serum that helps moisturize your skin, basically. It has pineapple, ceramide, and vitamin B5 in it. And it's just like a super lightweight serum. It's kind of like a gel texture. So I honestly wasn't super blown away when I first started using this serum. I just kind of thought like, meh, whatever. You know, I use a moisturizer. Why do I need a moisturizing serum as well? But when I ran out of the first one and I stopped using it, that's when I really noticed the difference. This just kind of gives you that extra oomph and really just like plumps your skin up and makes you look like so dewy and moisturized. And I love mixing it with, again, the debronzy bronzing drops, or I'll use it with the nighttime serums, or I'll mix it in with the retinol just to kind of dilute it a bit. And it's really just a good product to mix with every other Drunk Elephant product that kind of helps just like pack a little like moisture punch. So this one I find is just like so underrated and just really like one of my favorite products from their line. Okay, so we are now at number 2, and number 2 is the C Firma Day Serum. This is a vitamin C serum. It helps reduce dark marks and helps just brighten your skin. So when I first started using this, like someone at Sephora, actually, this is one of the first products that is it this one or TLC? I think this was actually the first product, yeah, that I started using at, that I started using from Drunk Elephant. Someone from Sephora recommended it to me, and I was just kind of like, okay, whatever, I'll try it, like, we'll see. And because I had been breaking out so much of the time, and I'm trying to be better at this, but I was really bad at it before, like picking scars or like picking blemishes on my face. I was just so bad at that, and it would leave marks kind of on my face, and this really, really helped reduce those marks, really helped give my skin that really like glow that I'd been looking for. So on those days where I didn't have any blemishes, but like I just felt like my skin looked like blah, this was really a game changer and my first introduction into skincare. So it is still a super favorite of mine. I love it so much. So this one too also makes you a little sensitive to the sun. Not sensitive to the sun, but they suggest you wear sunscreen with it, because what it's doing is getting rid of those marks that the sun gives you. So like you're kind of doing the opposite of what this is doing if you are sitting in the sun without any sunscreen on. So, you know, but this will help just like overall like brighten your skin. If you have any like old little scars, if you have like dark marks, it really just brightens everything up. I don't even know how to explain that, but if you feel like you're just kind of having like a very like string of like blah skin weeks, this might be exactly what you need. So this one too, when I use it, I almost always mix it with the Hydra serum because this has a bit of a thicker, almost like sticky texture, which I don't really like. You mix it with the Hydra though, or you throw it in with your moisturizer and it really just glides on. The thing I also really like about all these Drunk Elephant products is they formulate them so you can kind of mix everything together and just throw it on your face, which is amazing because I really find I end up using less product than I would have had I like had to put them all on separately. So I'll do like a half pump of this and a half pump of the Hydra, and it's doing exactly what it needs to do, but it lasts so long. So this is definitely worth the money. Okay, you guys, so we've made it to number 1. Can anyone guess what number 1 is? Drum roll. The Virgin Marula oil. So this one is my favorite number 1 Drunk Elephant skincare product. I use it all the time and it is so counterintuitive. I never wanted to throw oil on my face. I was like, ew, that's gross. Like before I knew skincare, I was like, I don't get that. Why would you want to put oil on your face? Your skin's oily. It's just going to make you break out, right? Like, no. Well, that is just the complete opposite of what happens actually. So if you're super oily, this helps you control oil because your skin is producing an excess of oil because you're not giving it enough oil. Let that sink in for a second. So you can see here, comes with a little dropper. Oop, don't want to get rid of any of that good stuff. I'll show you a little bit here. It's just like a nice lightweight oil. So I use this pretty much every day. What I love about it is that it absorbs so quickly into your skin. It really gives you that like glow. If I have blemishes, I throw it on there. It's antibacterial, so it helps with your blemishes. I throw it on there because it helps heal them faster as well, and then it helps you not get like any scarring because you're not letting everything like scab over. It's also just great. So the difference between oil and moisturizer, the oil helps with dry skin. So like the little flaky patches that you might get like around your nose from like blowing your nose in the winter time, or like dry cuticles, like that sort of like dry skin, that's what this helps with. So anytime I feel like I'm very tight or dry, I throw this on. Or if I've just like exfoliated my face, honorable mention, the baby facial from Drunk Elephant. Love it so much. Every time I use that, I then douse my face in this oil and you literally wake up feeling like a new person. It's insane. So yeah, so I really, really like this product. I think it is amazing. They formulate all of their products with the Marula oil, so you can find it in every single product of Drunk Elephant. But I definitely think it's worth getting it on its own. It lasts quite a bit. You can just throw like a couple drops on your face and then mix it in with your moisturizer, and it does a really good job. Your skin just feels like it's like a whole new person. So just to read you guys what it says here on the bottle. So it says, nourish and balance. Like rehab for your skin, rich in critical antioxidants and omega-6 and 9, Marula balances and nourishes while restoring a youthful glow. So upon using this for like years and years and years, I can definitely agree that it really just helps give you that healthy, glowy looking skin that I've been looking for so long. It's definitely worth getting one of the bigger bottles of this because it will last you a long time. This one also, unlike the vitamin C, which has like a little bit of a shelf life, just because, sorry, dog is barking. Unlike the vitamin C that has like kind of a shorter shelf life, this will last you like a super long time. So I definitely think it's worth investing in that. All right, you guys, so thank you so much for watching. These were my top 5. If you've used Drunk Elephant, I'd love to hear what your favorite products are. So just to review them in order, we have number 5, the Retinol by Drunk Elephant. Number 4, we have the De-Bronzy Bronzing Drops. Number 3, we have the Be Hydra Hydrating Serum. Number 2, we have the C Firma Vitamin C Serum. And then at number 1, the Virgin Marula Oil. So if you have any questions about any of these products I just talked about, I will first of all link them below, but if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment. I didn't go into the whole like science aspect of these so much, but just kind of letting you guys know briefly why they are my favorites and why they will help your skin. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the new videos I put out. Thanks, guys.